Alright, new game. Now, not only do I have some ideas for a better way to start the game, we also could, I was thinking, attempt to do the speed run for the achievement of beating the game within 100 turns. And I think Lada is going to be the best option for doing so. I do wish I had her at max level, though, for it. Simply because, in addition to researching and leveling faster, we would start with an additional equipment. And if we got her to max level, we would also get a sage, which is not only an additional body, but sages are pretty good at a lot of things that we struggle with in the early game. I don't know, I think I need to plan for the speed run a little more before I jump into that, though. Let's encounter a god we haven't done yet. We have unlocked Perun, the supreme god of the skies and thunder. Together with Mokosh, you ruled the pantheon and kept the cosmic tree safe, but alas, you have failed. Be it fate or forces unknown, Thea has fallen into darkness, and it almost took you with it. Now that you are free again, you have found a group of your worshippers still alive, but barely. You must do all you can to help them thrive and defeat the cursed darkness. Let's see. You would still be subject to the randomness of the events to show up. True. Very true. I was just thinking having that extra body is already a huge advantage for blazing through events. Because let's say you kept minimal forces in your village, like 3 people. That would allow you to have a group of 8 to start with and try to race towards the cosmic tree stuff. Let's see. Perun gives us the supreme start. We gather, craft, and gain experience faster. And if we level them up, everybody would get armor, range damage, and damage. Not bad. That's not too different from a lot of other... I shouldn't say a lot, but like the one we just did. Morena is who we unlocked from that run, and by unlocking her, that also unlocked Perun. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with Perun. He's a new one. He has his own unique quests. So which game victory would you shoot for? Divine Quest, Cosmic Tree, or the Advanced Victory? Well, first off, the Divine Quest does not end the game, so it would not count for the 100-turn achievement. You have to either do the Cosmic Tree, the Advancement Victory, or the Giant's Quest. Those are the 3 endgame win conditions. And I would aim for the Cosmic Tree. It's going to take more than 100 turns to get the achievement victory, because it takes more than 100 turns to get more than 50 people, and it definitely takes more than 100 turns to encounter more than 30 4-skull plus fights. And as we saw, giants can take over 500 turns to appear, so I think really the only option is the Cosmic Tree. Alright, we're going to stick with our focus of warriors. Is there anything I want to change here? Could make the world huge, but that makes gathering things even more annoying. No, I think we're just going to stick with this 215 multiplier. Alright, let's jump into it.
Thea is awakened. Welcome. No time to waste. You are a deity of the High Pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness. So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, But you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes. This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down. So get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves. You will guide your people to victory, either by sheer survival and progress, or by solving the cosmic tree's mystery.
Alright, we're gonna skip the tutorial.
All right. Now are you absolutely sure? There is no calling me back, you know. Also, when you have time, craft me 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Any type. You may want to research some varieties as well to match your supplies. Also, leave these 10 crafted foods in the village until I show up. Remember to check the magical help button to read more. Yeah, I know more about any mechanics.
We got it. Alright, let's take a look at what we've started with in our village. Let's see, you have a hammer. That's not bad. Apparently the hammer with the armor is too much for you, which is annoying. You can have a shield though. Not the greatest. Oh, that's a decent sword to start with, but... And I like the hammer, but these two didn't start with very good things. What's around us? We have plenty of wood. We have veggies for now. As soon as we research it, we would have fur leather. So we have everything we need for a craft scum setup already. We could unlock more food if we did a blessed path eventually. Plus, who knows what else is around us. So that's a good start right there. Alright, let's go ahead and get the gathering started on these. Food is the higher priority, and then wood. Isabella, start getting more wood. Let us craft the cooked meat for now. We need 2 bunches of it. And then our group. Got a lot of ribcage shields. Not a fan of those. But it's better than nothing for the start, so enjoy a shield. This armor is way too heavy for you. Too heavy for you. Same thing for you. Okay, you should not have a two-handed sword. That should go on a warrior. Like so. Then you can have an axe and a shield. Six medic skill though, that's pretty damn good to start with. I approve. Okay, let's turn on the food. We have a few ruins already that we can explore, but before we do that, so you don't leave the crafters in the village. I leave one crafter in the village and I bring one with me because crafters are good at some of the other challenges that my other people are not. For instance, they are really good at speech challenges, which I love to do. And they also have a base stealth that no other player is going to have in case I do need to go that route. And conveniently, this one also has divination, which is a hex-based skill. But I have been very bad at doing this in the last few streams, so I'm going to start with it now. Let's see, who do we got watching us? Alright, Ebentide. We have our silent supporters, Leviathan TM. And Lord U. And if any of you wanted the ladies, just let me know. I can do a switch up on that real quick. I didn't want to make any assumptions, but if ultimately you do have to assume to pick someone to name. You know what? Just to be funny, we're going to take this badass warrior chick. The Mordred. Forgot an E. There we go. There, now nobody can complain about me giving them the wrong sex, because I gave myself the opposite one. Alright, let's check out these ruins.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. One of many buildings you
And a free axe. Ooh, a poison axe.
Closed stash. It takes you almost an hour to open it, but luckily it's not empty.
Cool beans. I know I have 2 people with axes on right now. That is an upgrade for you, sir. Still can't have that armor, though. Who else had the axe? Same axe. Yeah. You have a wooden sword. That is just... God, so bad. Dang, we got a lot of fur around us. Might as well make use of our movement while we can to explore. Leviathan TM, sorry bro, I'm watching mobile and wasting life and work. Kappa. Yeah, I feel you, man. I wish I could have like Twitch going on my mobile while I'm at work, but I do a job where that's not really feasible. Alrighty. So that's all we can do for now. We can use our research point if we wanted. What I was saying yesterday is I really want to rush both the smithy, the barracks, and the manger. And the manger is going to be my highest priority because they give 10 bonus points for the 3 main jobs of your villagers. And I didn't build them until way late in the game, so we didn't really utilize it at all. That would require me to build the well now, but then we couldn't really research scum much. We have fur leather right next to us, but we don't have string. And until we have string, we can't do the scum crafting, I just realized. So we're just gonna wait, because I need one of these 2 things just for the well alone before we even have to worry about anything else.
Yes, wonderful. You made your first batch of prepared food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook. Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
Barracks path only needs wood. True. We would not get any research points from constructing it out of wood. Ooh. Our medic is already getting better. This is awesome. Curse, not so useful. That's a confuse in a hex challenge. Everything else I'm okay with. And then, hey, our crafter already is getting better. This is overall starting out pretty good on our first level. Let's see, our food is done. Clothing, we could do straight out of the fur leather. Yeah, so we can research fur to get that craft scumming going, and this will give us our research points. Confirm. We do need another craft or a gatherer already to be able to gather that up. Let's go ahead and put you there for now. So that's going to take a while to get to. I don't have a gatherer in this group we could drop off. Alright, let's hit up the ruins.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery.
Search.
One of many buildings you tirelessly searched through contains a closed stash. It takes you almost an hour to open it, but luckily it's not empty.
I got a spear. That's useful for now. Who's gonna get said spear? How about our medic? Now you're useful in a fight. I didn't even realize this. Our medic started with 4 strength. That's pretty amazing. Normally we're getting 2 strength medics. And he can't equip shit. Yeah, the fur will propel my scum crafting. We just need to get a gatherer or find a basket so that we can start collecting it at a decent rate. Let's see. Cane. So we would need another point of research, but we could gather that to make weak baskets. I think they're 2-point baskets. Let's go ahead and go here. Nothing of interest. No more movement. Normally I would leave these spider nests so that I can harvest them slowly as spiders come out, but we need the experience and any string we can get right away. So we're gonna fight them now. I get to go first. We can confuse that one. Send out another warrior. Send him out. First action him. That way we kill all of the active spiders right away. We kill that one now. We definitely don't need more rib cages. Damn it, I wanted you to give me some spider silk.
A small group of travelers passes by your village. You exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds, for a price, of course. They give you a map to the herbalist's hut and depart on their journey.
Now, is she within a day's journey? I think the forest screws us over. We can already auto-resolve spider fights. It's kind of funny. This dagger, normally I wouldn't care about, but it's already an improvement over that wooden training sword. Let's see, what is that? Darkwood? That's not bad. Hey, we got string right there. Cool beans.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the ruins and find an interesting building to explore, but it seems half submerged in water. As you enter, a creature comes out from the waters to attack you.
Utopic. That's kind of early. Should be fine though. Oh, he starts out confused. That's perfect for us. Options. Got some confuses. That's always nice. Let's go ahead and send out Ebentide and Alsbeta. Warp Snake is dead. We'll confuse that one, and then we'll confuse this one as well. Get closer with her. Perfect. That's exactly how we needed that to go, to not take wounds.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Quartz, that's a good start. We need 15 more so we can construct something. We also got this piece of armor, which will be good on Lord Yu. Make him a little more survivable. Let's see, we have 5 days of food left. get a little bit more exploring done.
Thea is not an easy
Perfect.
place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must.
Oh,
One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
we need a gatherer to collect the fur, but it automatically gave us the option of a medic, and that's always tempting. But we really need that gatherer right now.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
Average.
The village celebrates this joyous
Good
occasion.
strength.
The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Okay, let's put him to work right away. Gathering the wood every turn, and then she will gather the fur. Okay, cool. Also, our dude is not busy crafting anything. That's a problem. What would this give us? 5 research points? That's not bad for a scumcraft. Let's go ahead and get started on it now. We can make a single one of them. Which we fight one thing and that should give us a research point. So let's go ahead and get that done with now. Undead, even though it's level 1, could still have spears. Ooh, they got so much life. 5, 15, 23. Not enough to kill it. We can do some confusing though. Sure. Okay, Amretic took a few wounds. Lori, you got smacked in the face by a skeleton. Sorry. Don't need that. That'll still be useful. Who is going to get that Smith's apron? Lord, you got smacked. You deserve it. And then this shirt, go too heavy? Too heavy. We don't need that wheelstone though. Yeah, whatever. I guess keep that. Alright, warrior, you're gonna have a shirt. It's a nice shirt. You'll live. We all need smacked every now and then. Wow, scaled leather already. That took us 400 turns to find last time. Cool beans. We'll research that as soon as we can. And it's not an inconvenience for the rest of our plans. And we may get lucky and get dragon leather right off the bat. See, level up for our group. All pretty good things. And our village, same thing. More gathering is beautiful. And that's the person gathering our fur leather. So that's perfect. Alright, we finished that. Which we can now put on one of our gatherers. She finally has the strength to equip that armor. Everybody is starving because I forgot to turn off the meat and turn on veggies. Let's go ahead and clear out these. There we go, spider silk. No more rib cages. And a wolf slayer. We'll do this one. Let's see, wolves do not have piercing attacks, so that's not a concern. We might as well start with our best warrior. And then second best and third best. Who immediately gets confused? Yay! Let's confuse that. Oh, that was a waste. He's gonna kill that one. We should have waited and confused this one. Damn it. Oh, well, it's still dead. Let's just make it overly dead. And we already got a crossbow. It's bad quality, which makes it super heavy. Yeah, we're not going to keep that. We got our research point. Let's go ahead and learn the watchtower, which unlocks the barracks. There's no real point in building said watchtower, though. Not until we have steel, gold, or dragon bones. I think. Let me double check that. So yeah, steel, dragon bones, or gold. Those are the three options that I want to use for building this. Because steel would attract orc, gold would attract dwarf, and dragon bones would attract demon. You could also substitute enchanted bones for the dragon bones to attract demon, but it's at a much lower chance of attracting demons. Alright, let's go north. We are almost out of food, so we do need to swing back around soon.
You decided to build a new house in the village to improve your lifestyle.
Oh boy.
Construction is going well, or so it seems until the whole thing collapses on your workers.
We have no tools, so we're not going to auto do this. It's a physical challenge. We have 3 people. So this is more even than I was expecting it to be. Alright, we need to do 13 damage to kill that one. We only do 11. Shiza. 6, 13. Shit, they're gonna kill Moslav. Or Svatid. Snovid. Whatever. We'll at least kill that one, so it's a 1-to-1 trade. Hey, we can first action. That's useful. It now gives us the win. We almost failed that.
You rescue the builders, and one of them even feels stronger after this experience.
Nice. Way to go, Isabella. That's a lot of wounds, though. Holy crap. Yep, they're bleeding out. Go fucking figure. Fuck. We might have to drop our medic off. Does anyone else remember me saying the words, "This is starting out really well"? I regret those words right now. Actually, she's pretty good. 6 wounds divided by 8 life. That's a 75% wound scale. And then you take away the base survival rate of 70%. She has a 5% chance of dying. I could drop my medic off and it's a guaranteed survival, but I feel pretty comfortable taking that 5% chance. This is where you do one of those clip captures of that me saying that, because I'm going to eat those words here in a minute. I just know it. We couldn't even make it back to the village anyway, so it's not like that changes anything. I could move her to the... Oh, that's what it to do. Haha, I am smart. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Did I use all of my movement? I did. I'm not smart. I take that back. Doesn't matter. She survived. Okay, let us drop all of this miscellaneous crap off. Let us pick up some additional wood and veggies. What do we have? 6 people? 15 days worth would be 90. Alright, I don't think I'm going to go north. I think I'm going to explore out this way. Even though it's almost nightfall. We have gathered more fur leather. I wasn't even paying attention. Good. Good. Let us begin scum crafting. We'll use up our string while we can. Vision is very limited. Who is going to get the second armor? You are. You need gear. Well, wooden training sword and ribcage. Ooh. A witch. How about you join us? That would be more useful. Alright, we go first. The witch could have a spear, but it's not likely to be a strong one, so we'll send Alzbeta out first. And she did not, and she's confused. That's a good start. Alzbeta kills the hulking rat. Nice and easy like. Wouldn't hurt to do the poke. And then on round 2, together they'll kill the witch. If they should not, Ebentide will do the job in the first round, most likely. Then Ubislava. And why not? We'll counter these last 2 rats as they come out. Counter, confuse. That's not so useful. And it is now nighttime. We can't see shit. There is meat right here. We have no gatherer, so we're not going to be gathering anything very quickly. So the meat is our best option. Yeah, that's not going to happen. 3 turns, so we'll probably get a single batch, maybe 2 before night ends. Did I not make more of those? Nope, I was a fool. There we go. One more turn and we can build our barracks. And we gained a level. Nice chunk of health. Herbalism on the medic is fine. Strength and that's all good. And our village. Dexterity not as useful in our village because that really just impacts stealth. And you won't see a stealth challenge in your village. But this is great. She's the one gathering our fur leather. So she does even better now. We got our research point. Let's go ahead and research the barracks and get that built right away. Do not care about quality. That's going to take almost all of our wood. And I don't care that it doesn't give me research points. All I care about is this 10 points for all warriors as they grow up. Get on that right away. And then our next focus is going to be, well, manger, so that we can then level up our gatherers as we create them. And then finally we'll get the smithy. Smithy's the least important because I'd never choose to make children into crafters unless I've lost my crafters. Alright, daytime is about on us. One more turn to gather another bunch? Sure. Alright, we're going to break camp now and continue to explore. We can see a single hex radius. Hey, spider silk, and very close to the village. That's nice. Get the Holy Trinity up as soon as possible, Yeah, pretty much. I want to see how much that's going to impact the gameplay because I failed to do it last time.
Well done. You have your
Ooh, look at that.
buildings. As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new. One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
Thank you for the dragon bone. And we got full daylight now. Still nothing amazing around us. I'm not going to focus chasing down that undead. More meat. Nothing. He built it already? I thought... Oh, did we already skip 4 turns? I'm losing track of time. Cool. Let's go ahead and queue up using that as a catalyst. And then eventually we'll just use the fur leather. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just use it all now. It's just 1 extra one spent. So we'll do 5 a turn. Well, 15 every 2 turns. And we gather 16 every 3 turns. So it's not quite synced up yet, but it's still pretty good. It'll take us a while to burn through our supply. Okay, well, we might as well hit these undead so we can clear out the nest. Ah, the unliving have so much life. 30 life. That's not happening anytime soon. I could confuse it and first action somebody. I think the unliving is going to do the most damage, so it's probably my interest to confuse it anyways. Send out Ubislava. She's going to take minor wounds from that skeleton. How ironic that the unloving or unliving have so much life. Yeah. Very true. Very, very true. Looks like they beefed this one up. That's a little annoying. Is it worth it doing the first action? Why not? Oh yeah, actually that worked out in my favor very nicely. You're not an upgrade over the rib cages. You are not a good ratio, but I'll keep you anyways because we don't have many options. Enjoy. And now you may have a nice little shirt. We also... Damn it, I did it again. Confirm indefinitely. Who's gonna get a fur cloak? Fur coat. Here you go, Snavid. Nice new fur coat. Alright, let's clear out the unliving den. I go first. We'll send out a shield. Do a little poke. So these two combined will kill that one. Just in case, we'll confuse both of them to be sure. And it's in my interest to first action him anyways. That way we kill with no wounds. You are a small upgrade on the rib cages, and you are a damn good axe. Who has a rib cage? You have a rib cage. Upgrade. And who had the one-handed axe? You do. Major upgrade. Options. More dark wood. Man, we have so much fur leather around us. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see what's over. Hey, monster bones. That's actually a good find. I think that's needed for the dragon bones anyways. It is, so that's good. Alright, we got another research point. Let's go ahead and research the well, which opens up the manger for us. We just need another point for that. Also, what do we need resource-wise? I think that means it only accepts wheat. So we're probably going to use our fur leather. Fur leather, and wood. Yeah, that'll work. We're good. Sandstone. Good in a pinch for buildings. Looks like we have a peninsula over here. Can't move through the forest. Do I really want to? Sure. There's some coal. That's kind of far away, though. Hopefully there's more closer. Let's explore a little more out this way. Ooh, I didn't realize we only have 4 turns of food left. So yeah, we definitely need to head home after this. Nothing fancy, though. Run home. Got our research point, though. That's perfect. Construction, manger, close. Build said manger right away. Oh shit, we ain't got enough. Cancel, crafting, stop crafting. Oh, we could use wood though, that works. It's not as good as I was hoping, but that'll do. Perfect. How long was that gonna take? 6 turns. Alright, kids. Wait 6 turns to grow up. That's all I ask. I guess if anything grows up, we'll just make them warriors. Make use of the barracks. Or if that medic option comes up again, I'll definitely take it this time.
An unexpected visitor, Theodore, arrives at your village. Your food stocks have grown. Your people are learning how to live in the awakened Thea once more. But the darkness is not gone. Always looming in the shadows, lurking behind corners. It is time to try and find clues as to what happened and how to repair it.
Okay. How do we do that?
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew we could count on you. I must warn you, others have tried and failed before you, so the road will not be easy.
Okay. Can you tell us anything?
I know some, but I do not hold the answers you need to seek. I know that once Thea was a land ruled by high magic, a land where demons were kept in check by the peoples, and by the cosmic balance upheld by the gods. The pillars of Thea stood sturdy and held our world together. Now the barriers between the lands of the living and those of the dead are torn asunder, and thus darkness holds a tight grip on us. Without your aid, whatever made the sun return may not hold for long, and the age of darkness may descend upon us once again.
Okay, so how do we do it?
There have been those who sought to undo this curse, those who were charged with the guardianship of Thea's pillars, and who have failed us. Some were the ancient peoples you call elves, some were avatars of your gods, and some just people who proved worthy. And yet they all failed thus far. Here, on this map, I marked a spot where one such guardian may hold answers for you. Without giving you a chance to say anything more, Theodore disappears, leaving you with a map.
Okay, thank you for the map. We gained a level off of that. Let's see. Everything's pretty good. Intelligence is the only one that I'm kind of about. And this is actually good for us because we will get quite a few speech challenges in our village. And attractiveness and speech both go hand in hand with that. Alright, let's drop off any miscellaneous stuff we picked up, including the meat. And those we need to resupply. So give me 20 wood and 6 people, 30 days, 180 veggies. And let's see if anybody needs these fur coats. There's a fur coat for you and a fur coat for you. Alrighty. Like I said, this isn't going to be a high priority for us. So it might be in my better interest to get this next, and we can make better fur armor. That'll give us even more points, in theory. Well, it'll take a little bit of calculations to answer that fully. Where are we going to explore? I think this looks like a lake, so I think I'm going to circle around it and see what we can find. And of course, it's nighttime. We can at least get up to this meat and research it, or fight these things. And if we're lucky, there's something we can gather while we're there.
Another night falls over Thea, and restless souls of the damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching wave of these infernal wraiths seeking to burden your souls. But this night, a welcomed guest is seen in the shadows. A lapiduk, the spirit catcher. This bizarre-looking creature, resembling an overgrown toad with long claws, yellow warts, and a row of razor-sharp teeth, is actually a humble servant of Veles, in the old days tasked with the hunting of wayward souls and misbehaved wraiths, but now hopelessly overfed and ever busy with his task of devouring evil spirits.
Good, leave him to his job.
Thanks to the lapiduk,
Perfect.
people sleep well this night, and one wakes with greater resolve.
It's kind of a 50-50 shot that you'll either gain a permanent stat or you'll get a temporary blessing. Obviously, I prefer the stat. Alright, we got our research point. Let's go ahead and learn that light armor, which means we can change our crafting recipe potentially. Oh, we never even put them back on it. So this one utilizes what? 2, 4, 5 fur to give us 5 research points. So it's 1 research point per fur using those. If we went with the light armor, we're going to use 17 fur for 10 research points. So in actuality, that is not a better option. It is for our armor, but when it comes to a research point ratio, that is pretty crap. What if we did wood? What does that drop it to? A 7? Still not good enough because we're using 12. So we're going to stick with these fur coats for now. Isabella, you're helping with the fur. You're not much of a help. Let's go ahead and get some cooked food queued up indefinitely, and you can work on that. That's going to be more useful for us. We got no more movement. Can we even gather meat in one turn? I don't think so. No. Got some unliving to kill. And there's the unliving corpse. We can first action one person. So might as well get the poke out, and that's going to leave him with 13 life, so she'll be the one to get first actioned. Or not. 25. He's the better option, now that I think about it. And we'll confuse that one to be safe. Get closer with her. There you go, Eventide. You are the badass of the group. For now. Don't need more rib cages. And that's the equivalent of our fur coats. Man, more undead. Yes! I'm amazing! Alright, we get the first act and we have 0 shields. That is not a good thing against the undead. So, let's send out Eventide since he's such a badass. Yeah, you're safe. You're good. 25, 30. That's not enough to kill this guy. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well. We'll do that. Oh, I should have. Fuck. Totally fucked that up. Alright, I will first action somebody. It does not matter, actually. So yeah, what I should have done is supported him for that 1 extra damage and then did the poke, and we'd be fine. But because I didn't, they're going to waste their attacks killing this one. She will kill this one, so we just need to confuse that one. In case we totally miscalculated, we'll do that. I have now become personally invested in this run. Good. 3, 3, and 1, not very useful. 3 and 4, still not useful. A gathering ring. Give me like 10 more of those. We have no gatherer, but our medic at least has a base gathering skill. Does anybody else? No, so enjoy. Lord Yu is our official gatherer of the group. Ooh, we got a lot of undead coming at us.
Place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must.
We finished our buildings, right?
And is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Yeah, we did, because we have him crafting armor now. We definitely need a gatherer for our expedition group.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village.
Oh my god!
The youngster places
The manger is at work already.
in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Look at this. 9 strength for a gatherer. 8 gathering for a first level gatherer. Holy crap. Go manger. Yeah, no kidding. That is perfect. Oh, I get it. It doesn't give people the 10 bonus points like you think. It just gives them level 5, which is where those 10 bonus points come from. But still, that's nice. That's a good start. For now, we'll put you to work, but you are going to be joining the main group very soon. So, help with the leather until we get back. Let's clear out this nest. It's going to be a... Oh, never mind. This is undead. Definitely not auto-resolving that. We go first, and this time we have shields. Thanks to Leviathan. See, 11 damage. 16, 26. Not enough to kill in the first round. Is it worth it? Why not? We can always confuse both of them. Send her out. Get the confuses going. Confuse, and then we'll shield her. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. We don't need that. That is an upgrade for somebody. I know somebody has a little dagger right now. That's somebody being Leviathan. Now you have an actual sword. Anybody need that dagger? No, we're getting rid of that crap right now. Dismantle. Gave us amber, perfect. Now we'll clear out the spider nest, which will be... Damn it, it's more undead on top of it. Okay, let's go ahead and poke you. 26 life. There's nothing I can really do about that. So we'll go you and then you. Then we will get some confuses going on. And we will shield you just in case. Oh, that did not go as planned. Thankfully, we took only minor wounds on our medic. We'll send you out, confuse him. We win. Four, 4, and 1. You're a little more useful. Might be able to put you to work right away. 3 and 5. Then again, maybe not. There we go. Upgrade for her. We don't have the movement anymore. It is now full night. Let's see if we can gather something. We might be able to get the wood now. Shit. We definitely need that gatherer. Break camp. The nest disappeared. WTF. Whatever. Let's clear out the undead. Okay, options. Still no counters, so we will start with a shield. Undeads can still have spears. Not a kill. Even if I poke him, still not a kill. So instead, let's get our warriors out. We can confuse the last one. And 13, 28, 31, potentially 34. That would be a kill. So let's first action him. Ooh, do I want to... Yeah, let's poke with you. Perfect. What do we got? Bad quality, goodbye. Ribcage, goodbye. Bye now, goodbye. Got no movement, again. We did not discover anything worthwhile gathering, so we'll just make camp here and finally gather that meat until daylight breaks. And I guess you can, or I can get some wood. We'll definitely not collect it, probably. Definitely not probably. That made complete sense. Proper English brought to you by Demordred. You're welcome. Is the smithy worth it right now? That would give us more crafting, which technically makes it worth it because that would give us faster research points. Yes. I just talked myself into it really fast. Production, construction, smithy. I don't care. Just give it to me. A crafting bonus of 1. But it unlocks the chance of getting good quality gear, and that's the most important thing. Put you to work there. Cool beans. Curious as to why you prefer warriors over gatherers to start the game. If you haven't noticed, I go around killing things a lot when I start the game. You can't really do that with gatherers. Also, because of the manger, I would rather start out with very few gatherers so that I can rush that manger and give them those bonus points and then collect a whole bunch of gatherers. Whereas if you start out with the gatherers, you're going to have to level them for a while to get those 10 points to make up for that deficit. And if you haven't noticed, through all of my playthroughs, gathering is kind of the big focus of what I go for, so I want them to have those points as fast as possible. I've just failed in the last 2 runs to get that manger out quickly, thus kind of defeating the purpose of why I start with warriors. So yes, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. I recognize this. More undead. We're going to have a crap ton of monster bones. Cannot really kill you right now, but that's okay. I cannot first action anybody either. That's not okay. So you have 30 life. We'll start with Alsbeta, because there's a chance she'll hit it twice on the 2 turns. 20 life, so you can kill that one, and then we'll send you out, and then we'll finish up with 2 confuses and a poke. Perfect. Don't need a more... No, words are becoming hard. It must be late. Yep, it's getting there. Don't need more rib cages. But we gained a level. What do we got? Intelligence. I rarely do intellect challenges. I wish it impacted something else, like a will stat or something, the way that dexterity impacts stealth, because then I would be more excited about gaining intelligence. But as it stands right now, not so much. The tactics is good. That's our confuse getting better. Health is always lovely. Strength is always appreciated. And then our village. Stealth, not very useful in a village. Thank you for agreeing, Eventide. Will is useful in speech, which we do want in our village. Perception, not very useful, but strength and health, again, always nice. Whooped snakes. These are actually pretty damn weak. So weak, in fact, we can poke them to death. Ooh, first action. That's such an amazing skill. I wish I had that capability. Oh, wait, I do. Daylight. How much longer do we have to gather? One more turn. So we'll hang out here for one more turn. We finished the smithy, which is good. Now we can put them back to crafting those. Now they have a chance of being good quality, as useless as that'll be. And we got our gathering, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, break, camp. Continue exploring. And now there's nothing for us to gather. We did get our research point though, so we will take a look at that in a minute. There's nothing worth rushing now. Except cabbage patches. Though we don't have wheat. And that's kind of the big thing about cabbage patches. But we do want to start attracting children as soon as possible. Let's see what we can make. All we have is veggies and wood, which is the lowest quality one. Not very useful. We will make one just to give us that attraction chance. And wait for our wheat. More unliving corpses. Broken skeleton. My poke is almost enough to deal with you. Almost. Her damage is enough to deal with you. And then we will confuse both of them. Shield her just in case. Perfect. I accept this. And not so useful.
It is time for the night.
Hey, the Zeodi are here.
A feast in honor and reverence of the ancestors and forefathers, the so-called Zeodi. You set a table with food and drink, set bonfires in a circle, and begin festivities. But this night, the Zeodi actually appear before you. One, an elder bearded man, speaks with a heavy, coarse voice. You have done us proud, grandchildren. Now we shall cleanse you of any curses you carry, and if your souls are ever burdened by the filth of dark magic, come to a city we once called home and seek us out. And if you prove yourselves worthy, you may be cleansed once more. The Zeodi all nod in agreement, then disappear.
Cool. So Isabella did not have folklore to begin with, so not as useful. We need to get it to at least a 5 to give us additional options. But that's a start. Alright. So it is in fact a lake. We were correct in that assumption.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the ruins and find an interesting building to explore, but it seems half submerged in water. As you enter, a creature comes out from the waters to attack you.
Alright, a utopic. This one was actually pretty weak, though it did have a good poke attack, which we have avoided because the AI is not that smart. Leviathan can kill him pretty easily. In fact, I could first action Leviathan. Probably should do that, yeah. So Leviathan kills that one. She can kill the snake. He'll kill whatever's next, which is a snake. We'll kill that snake now by poking it. And then another snake comes out that immediately gets confused. Nice and easy.
Search the buildings and discover a supply
The worst spear in the game. Thank you for that. I don't really need you either. But, ooh, 18 iron. That's a good start. That'll allow us to craft a few things. Okay. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's rename our expedition group to the Liberation Army. And I think this is a good spot to stop for the day. We have done quite a bit of exploring. We have uncovered a few resources and the potential for even better. Once we get the points, we can research monster bone to see if we have dragon bone near us. And we can research scaled leather to see if we have dragon leather near us. Very good starts. I don't think Cain... Yeah, Cain's not in the path of anything, so that's not really worth researching. We have not found elven wood yet, so we can't see if we have ancient wood. We need to find silver to see if we have mithril. We need to find all of the gems to eventually see if we have diamond. And we need to find quartz and then obsidian to see if we have moonstone. So we still got a lot of exploring to do. But all in all, I think this was a good first 36 turns. We already have a research scum going. We have potential for better things with the closeness of certain resources. So until tomorrow, guys, this was Demordred playing Thea the Awakening by Muha Games. I try to stream every day at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Come out and check me out again sometime if you'd like. Feel free to chat away. We always enjoy it. Until next time, game on and have a good night.